These people really think you're dumb and that you just have no memories and that the internet controversies will just fade away. So now the Obsidian Entertainment CEO just hopes gamers are going to forget Avowed features pronouns as the art director endorses discriminatory hiring practices. This is the absolute state of the video game industry. This is the woke mind virus at work. This is exactly what's going on Avowed. And this is what we're covering, guys. So please smash that like and subscribe button. Join us here. Thank you for getting us over 50,000 subscribers. This is our Fandom Pulse. And Fandom Pulse is where we are writing the articles, myself and John Trent, that most YouTubers read. You've probably seen our articles in Fandom Pulse on almost every channel at this point. And it's because it all comes from here. This is our journalism, our work. We're doing this full time for you guys. And also, we do not get advertising revenue. This is all directly on Substack. It's completely funded by gamers like you. And if you want us to do this and continue to push this good work, we are trying to do this full time, like I said, and we do need your support. So please sign up on the Substack in the description below. It's only $5 a month, and it helps us be able to do this full time with zero censorship from advertisers or anything like that. It's so important. This is the future of gaming journalism, and thank you so much for coming in hard for us so far in our first month. We're getting close to 350,000 monthly views, which is insane. We are being we're up there with a lot of those big companies you've actually heard of already, and we're only going to grow even faster as this goes on because we're the ones telling the truth here. So thank you so much for the support. All right. An alleged leak email from Obsidian Entertainment, Fergus Ukuhart, indicates that he and the company are hoping that gamers will forget the game features pronouns, and that art director Matt Hansen endorsed his discriminatory hiring practices. So Matt Hansen is, of course, created a big problem for this company, and they're just going to hope you memory hole it over Christmas. That's really what it's coming down to. And so these games are now shifting, and what's shifting in these companies, guys, is not that they're moving away from diversity, equity, and inclusion. They still want to push this as hard as they possibly can. They are true believers in the cause. They think that it's a moral obligation for them to do so, and that eventually, if they just push and push and push and push, you're just going to accept it and break. It is a social theory where it's like the frog in the pot that you turn it up slowly and it doesn't notice it's being boiled. That is what they're trying to double down on at this point. So they're changing their marketing. They used to actually think that, hey, we've got pronouns and a black female lead that's disabled was good marketing. And it's because of the 2020 sort of deal where it seemed like that's all you would see in culture. They really wanted to go all in on Black Lives Matter and the like to virtue signal. That didn't sell. It did quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. And because of that, they're not changing what they're putting into the games, but they are going to change their marketing tactics at the front of the game. They're going to try to hide these from people in initial reviews now. We've been uncovering this recently. They're actually going to keep it so, like, actually in the beginning of gameplay for new stuff that they're developing now, which it won't hit for a couple years, you won't notice there's wokeism into it until a couple hours in, after reviews are already out there. That's the whole goal at this point, for them to just kind of hide it from you while still trying to manipulate you. It's actually a psyop at this point. So Avowed is one of those games that's been in development for a while, and it's too late for this because it does have pronouns. There's a screenshot of pronouns in the character game right here. You can see Envoy has a he, him as a war hero. In a fantasy world, it doesn't make any sense, and of course, it has got brought to attention because Grums made this tweet saying, "I'm drawing a line. I'm rejecting any game that has pronouns in it, and you grammar Nazis know what I mean. Stop being stupid. I don't care if a game is good. A message must be sent. Pronouns promote the woke mind virus, and gamers must send a clear message." And by the way, there's not going to be a good game with pronouns in it. I can tell you that right now. If they're focusing on this kind of thing, they're not focusing on the gameplay. They're not going to give you a good experience. They're focusing on their agenda first and foremost, because otherwise it wouldn't be in there. Now, this went viral because Elon Musk actually chimed in on this and said having pronouns in a fantasy video game is utterly unacceptable. And that's a great thing. And this started a huge discussion in gaming because of this. So Avowed came on people's radars. And of course, art director Matt Hansen wrote on Blue Sky, attacking Elon Musk, sickos.jpg. I wanted so badly to make him mad with my game. So you see how this is, and you see how these people act. They wanted to make people mad. They want to make gamers mad. They actually hate you. They don't like you. They take pleasure out of getting negative feedback on this stuff. It's insane. This is who these people are. I cannot believe it actually happened. Just wait until you see the default, you sad little shit. And that's who these people are every single time. Now it gets weirder, of course, as we have this man dressing as a woman who says pronoun selector independent of body type was something I tried to push before leaving WoW, World of Warcraft. At any rate, I think I should essentially be table stakes for new character creation and systems now on, and he says he wants this in every game. Now, this is where it gets even weirder because he actually posted, reminder, black artists out there who are looking for portfolio reviews, job advice, my DMs are open. You will always have my priority. We have too many crusty white dudes in this field, so please help me help you replace me. One day I want to go back to living in the woods. So again, he's got anti-white racism as he's trying to push this evil agenda, and this is who they hire. And this is exactly why companies like Obsidian Entertainment can't make good games, because they're not hiring based on people who make good games or people who have creative ideas or people who have great experience within gaming or anything like that. They're hiring based on skin color, they're hiring based on gender, and they're hiring based on political persuasion as well. This is something that's going on across everything, and it's really, really sad to watch as we've seen so many companies just torch wonderful IPs over and over and over again this year, and it's only going to get worse for a little bit, guys, and this is exactly why we have to not buy games for a while. So, this is the background to all of this and just how crazy it is. Of course, he attacked Trump supporters, and now we've got the email from the Obsidian Entertainment CEO, Firas Upkart, who had it leaked to Smash JT. And Smash, if you are watching this, congratulations on hitting 100,000 subscribers. Well deserved. We really appreciate you over here, brother. And he indicates he and the company are hoping this will be forgotten. In an email, he wrote, many of you have probably seen the controversy online about Avowed over the last 4 or 5 days. I am not going to speak directly to what is happening. Of course not. These people are, and this is such corporate doublespeak, right? This is who these people, they are such slimy political creatures who don't actually care about games, don't actually care about the customers. They just care about their, like, saving their own little shorts for their own little clout. And this is the problem we're dealing with. Because the way we are going to deal with this, unless things change, look at how doublespeak it is. We are going to deal with it this way, but maybe we're not going to deal with it this way. This is lack of leadership. Oh my gosh, this is why these companies fail, is to let it blow over. I have always deal with these things by like this and not giving them more airtime. Oh, very nice. Now, unless it's something on the opposite side, if it's a conservative and if it's a Trump thing, that they will hang you out, they'll flail you, they will put you on display in the public square. These little weasels every single time. Next time, he instructed employees on how they should engage with the public online. Let's now to talk about how you do engage online. This is at Matt Hansen. You probably have all noticed your language at Obsidian is to walk a tightrope when it comes to how we ask you to think about your online presence. How nice. You have all heard me say that you are your own people, and of course, you have every right to say what you want to say wherever you want to say it, something I staunchly believe in personally, whether I like what you say or not. Yeah, right, unless you're a Trump supporter, right? That freedom does not come with challenges and responsibilities, does come with, particularly when you talk about things that are associated with our games or games in general. What you say can. He then reported his email that his source cut off the email there, seemingly did not share the rest with him. But that was clearly like a very soft attempt to tell Matt Hansen to be very, very careful about attacking gamers because he knows it's going to impact sales. And at this point, this game is going to be impacting sales. It is going to be dead on arrival. You know that just seeing some of these weird character designs that are out there that just look terrible with all the pronouns that are out there, and you know there's going to be some they-them nonsense going on in this too, that this Avowed video game is just going to be something of a complete train wreck. For Obsidian, for Xbox, and for the company. There's nothing they can do at this point to save them, but they are going to try to hide it. They are going to try not to push this in the marketing for a little bit. I think it'll change because he does have that parentheses unless things change. And what's going to happen is as this clearly starts to get rejected, they're going to start crying harassment, start saying that gamers are the problem, start calling you bigots and the like, because we know the trajectory this goes every single time, right? All right, leave a comment down below with what you think, my friends. Are you going to forget that there's pronouns in this game, or are you suddenly going to pick it up just because they tried to memory hole it? Hit the like and subscribe button, and of course, please do get on the Fandom Pulse Substack. Sign up today. Give us a paid subscription. It's only $5 a month, and we are bringing you full-time news. We did a lot of articles yesterday, guys. There's so much going on right now. This is what it looks like on the main page, and you can see we just work so hard for you, and we appreciate your support a lot. It's in the description below. Come join us.